What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys, and it's too easy, and we're back with this video. Man, I gotta get back into my history bag. I'm looking through my comments trust me, I look through literally all of my comments. Like, I might not engage with it, but I read all of it. Like, I'll go back on videos that are like 6-7 months old and read the comments for suggestions. And I found this one, IPNtv, the UnConquered. This is a history of Poland. Poland's mission, Poland's like stand against Hitler and Stalin. So, you know what I'm saying? They're definitely trying to get into some more history, man, because this history is, well, it's always good to study history, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. Also hit that subscribe button. Also turn on my post notifications if you haven't already. Thank you everybody who supports my channel. Without further ado, let's get right to this.
Nobody thought the war and its effects would last half a century for Poland. First, Germany attacks. Then Soviet Russia. We don't give up, despite being left on our own. We create an underground state, complete with a government, an army, schools, and courts. We suffer 2 occupations. The Germans murder millions of Polish civilians. The Soviets deport Poles in cattle cars to gulags in the east. They shoot over 20,000 officers during the Katyn massacre, and hundreds of thousands of Poles are forced into slave labor in the inhuman lands of the Soviet Union.
Just think about that. Just think about the amount of hate you have to have for a group of people to where you just determine that just because of who they are, they don't deserve to live. Think about the amount of hate that you have to have. Like, the only positive thing that I can say about Hitler was that this man was unwavering in his message. Like, he wasn't flip-flopping. He wasn't trying to deceive people. Like, he wasn't trying to put the wool over your eyes. He told you straight up that he wanted all Jews out of here. And that's the crazy thing. Just because of who you are. Oh, you're a Jew? Pow, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they putting you in slave labor in Russia. In Russia, where the temperatures is already in the negatives. In the negative teens, got you outside slaving. And this is 1939. This isn't the 1820s in the United States with slave labor. We talking about less than 100 years ago, during a world war in a country that is known for sub-zero temperatures.
Our army is reborn, moving west, where our soldiers are already fighting alongside the Allies. We conquer Monte Cassino. Our fighters wreak havoc and fear by air too. The Germans call us Black Devils as we crush their resistance. Paratroopers make their way to occupied Poland to support the underground state, while our counterintelligence acquires secret plans of the enemy. There are Poles who save Jews despite the threat of the death penalty. We create resistance movements, even within the German concentration camps.
Wait, you said there are Poles that hide Jews even though they can face the death penalty. That's mad similar. Think about the similarities to like the fugitive slave law, where it's like if you got caught harboring a slave, you could get sentenced to jail. Like think about the similarities between these movies. Think about the similarities between this. I'm not comparing them, but just think about a lot of the similarities that you can draw from each one. Like literally, you could get killed for harboring a Jew in Poland.
We are the first to alert the world about the Holocaust. Though politics appear to be more important than human lives.
Is that always true?
And nobody listens to us.
I mean, during this time, USA was going through. USA was fighting World War, and plus we were going through 37 years of FDR. We had FDR for 39 years. This is for real.
Polish Jews fight the Germans in the Warsaw Ghetto without even a chance for success. Our nation comes up from the underground and fights in the Warsaw Uprising. We break the German Enigma code, saving millions of lives. But in exchange for all that we do, we are betrayed. The free world distances itself from us, leaving us behind the Iron Curtain. Despite our scars from the war, we still resist. The Pope gives us strength. Workers' strikes spread throughout Poland. The communists lose. The Iron Curtain falls. The war is over. We prevail.
And think about it. That was in 1979. The World War ended in 1945. That's funny how, especially I feel like Americans, we get caught up in the history where it's like we don't really realize what's going on anywhere else in the world, because apparently like America just seems to shut itself off from everything. I'm shutting like from all other issues except like what's going on in like the Middle East and then like China. That's the really only two countries that are really like they cover in America. Well, anyway, speaking of the Middle East, bruh, we I feel like we all as a people, especially the people who watch my channel, we need to send all of our positivity and prayers to the people in Palestine, because they're again under attack. Again. Please, like, pray for the, bruh. All my good, bruh. You gotta pray for the Palestinians, bruh. Because it's constantly under attack. I think I was reading Palestinian homes are being burnt and destroyed. People are being killed. Again, all my solidarity goes towards the Palestinians, bro. Like, you gotta drop that free Palestine. You know what I'm saying? Get that hashtag going again. Shout out Loki again, because Loki, he's been vocal. Shout out to him again. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We got to observe everybody else, not just America, not just Europe. You got to observe everybody else, man. We got to be sympathetic of what other people are going through as well. You feel me? Is there still more of this?
Because we do not beg for freedom, we fight for it.
We don't beg for freedom, we fight for it. Facts. You know what I'm saying? When is something big in this country gotten done by just asking? You feel what I'm saying? What is the when the United States wanted to free itself from British rule, they didn't just, oh, hey, yo, Britain, Like, I know we got our own country. I know you're trying to control us from like 3,000 miles away, but like we kind of want our own country. Is that cool if we can have that? No, you fought a revolutionary war for that. Look at the Civil War. People try to say the Civil War was over states' rights. That's true, but you have to understand slavery was the biggest reason for the Civil War because slavery was the biggest money maker for the South. That was the biggest industry. Slave work was the biggest industry for the South. Like the South is not. There were not many factories in the South. There was not a whole bunch of industrial work. The South is still agriculturally based. So slavery and slave labor was the biggest money, was the biggest source of income for the South. So obviously they fought to protect their interests. Look at civil rights movement. I mean, they begged. I mean, people did beg. Is it true? I mean, it's still in the air. But anyway, these stuff, like, you don't get what you want by just asking for it 9 times out of 10. You gotta fight for it, bro. You gotta earn it. You gotta win. Look at all these countries that won. Look at all these African countries that won freedom from Europe. They had to fight for it. Look at Haiti. When they won freedom from France. They had to fight for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bruh. It's a simple concept. You fight for what you believe in. But anyway, thank you again for watching. You know, shout out to Poland for recovering from all of that. And they've been free for 30 years. So over 30 plus years. Shout out to them. Anyway, thank you again. Please be safe. Have a great day. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Turn on my post notifications. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.